I'm 31 years old. By the time I become a psychiatrist, I'll probably be close to 40. That's a strange thing to say out loud because most people my age already have careers they settled into. Some have been physicians for years. Some are buying homes, raising kids, climbing the ladder they've already chosen. And here I am starting over, not because I have to, because I can't ignore the calling anymore. I don't know exactly where this road ends. All right. I don't know which medical school I'll attend, how many times I'll doubt myself, or what sacrifices I'll have to make along the way. All I know is this. If I make it to the other side, it won't be because I was the smartest person in the room. It'll be because I learned how to think differently. Because I learned that mindset isn't just important, it's everything. Before I decided to pursue medicine, I thought success belonged to the people with the highest IQs, the perfect GPA, the incredible memories, people who seem to have everything figured out. But the more doctors I've talked to, the more I realize something. Every single one of them has a story where they questioned whether they belonged. Every one of them has experienced failure. Every one of them has faced exhaustion. What separated them wasn't that they never struggled. It was that they refused to let the struggle define who they were. That changes the way I look at the journey. I'm realizing that medicine isn't just training your brain, it's training your character. Every early morning, every chapter you don't feel like reading, every volunteer shift, every shadowing opportunity, every difficult conversation, every setback, it's asking the same question. Who are you becoming? Not what grade did you get? Not how naturally gifted are you? Who are you becoming? Because medicine isn't just asking if you're intelligent enough. It's asking if you're dependable enough, compassionate enough, disciplined enough, resilient enough. Those aren't things you memorize from a textbook. Those are things you practice every single day. I've started paying attention to the conversations I have with myself because honestly, those conversations matter more than I ever realized. When something is difficult, do I immediately assume I'm not good enough? Or do I tell myself I haven't mastered it yet? When I compare myself to someone who's further ahead, do I get discouraged or do I get curious? When I fail, do I treat it like a verdict or feedback? Those little moments seem insignificant, but over months, over years, they become your identity. One thing I keep coming back to is this. Your brain is always collecting evidence. When I tell myself I'm going to study and I actually do it, that's evidence. When I say I'm going to volunteer and I show up, that's evidence. When I don't feel like getting out of bed, but I do it anyway, that's evidence. Little by little, I'm proving something to myself. Not that I'm already a doctor, but that I'm becoming someone who can handle becoming one. I'll be honest, there are moments where I wonder if I'm too late. I wonder what it would have been like if I figured this out when I was 20. Maybe I'd already been in residence. Maybe I'd already be practicing. Maybe I'd already be introducing myself as Dr. Smith, right? But then I remind myself, none of that changes today. I can't relive my 20s. I can only choose what I do tomorrow morning. And honestly, I think there's something powerful about pursuing a dream when the easier option would be to stay comfortable, because every step forward is intentional. Nothing about this journey is accidental. Also, no comparison is waiting for me. I'll probably walk into classrooms filled with people younger than me, people with incredible resumes, research, publications, perfect grades, people who seem like they were born for this. If I spend all my energy looking at them, I was the person I needed to become. So instead, I'm trying to compete with the one person. Yesterday's Jonathan. Was I more disciplined today? Did I learn something today? Did I serve someone today? Did I become a little bit more patient, a little bit more compassionate, a little more resilient? Because that's a competition I can actually win. One reason psychiatry speaks to me is because it begins with a simple truth. How we think shapes how we live. Our beliefs influence our choices. Our choices become habits. Our habits become our lives. And maybe this journey is preparing me for psychiatry long before I ever set foot in medical school. It's teaching me humility, patience, consistency, self-awareness. It's forcing me to confront my own thinking before I ever ask someone else to confront theirs. There's something beautiful about that. I don't know who's watching this today. Maybe you're preparing for medical school too. Maybe you're chasing a completely different dream. Maybe you're rebuilding your life. Maybe you're wondering if it's too late. If that's you, I hope you hear this. You don't need to know exactly how the entire journey unfolds. You just need to become the kind of person who keeps taking the next step again and again and again. That's why I'm documenting this. Not because I have all the answers. I don't. I'm documenting it because one day I want to look back at all these videos and remember the person I was before anyone called me doctor. The uncertainty, the excitement, the fear, the hope, the discipline that had to be built before the dream ever became reality. Maybe years from now, I'll watch this after finishing residency. Maybe I'll smile because I'll know how the story ends, but today, I don't. Today, I'm just a man with a dream, a notebook full of goals, a heart that's willing to work, and a mindset that's still being built. Tomorrow morning, the alarm is going off. I'll probably be tired. There will probably be easier things I could do, but I'll get up anyway. I'll study, serve, I'll keep learning, I'll keep becoming. Because someday, I want someone to ask me, how did you become a psychiatrist? And I hope my answer isn't, I was the smartest. I hope it's this: I never stopped becoming the person the dream required. I'll see you in the next chapter.